Hello, good morning everyone. So Assalamualaikum. So we will continue our lesson for new subtopic. So we will discuss this in the page 46. So before that, we do some revision for the last week lesson. So for the last week lesson, we do the type of root of quadratic equation, which is we use the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. Okay, this is the discriminant b squared minus 4ac to identify the type of root of quadratic equation. So we have three types of quadratic equation, which is we have two different real root, two equal real root, and also we has no real root. So we will use larger than for different real root, two different real roots equals to 0, which is for two equal real root, and less than 0, which is no real root. Okay, so from this discriminant we can solve the problem. Okay, the discriminant can we can determine the type of root of equation. So we also can use this one to find the value of variable in quadratic equation and derive the relation. So look at example 7 in page 46. So in this example 7a, the quadratic equation x squared plus k plus 3 equals to kx, where k is constant, has two real root. Find the possible value of k. So the question gives us that this equation has two real root, so we will use equal to 0. So if b, the root of the equation p plus 2 x squared minus 2px equals to 3 minus b, where p is a constant, are real and different. So real and different. Find the range of value of p. So we will use b squared minus 4ac larger than 0 because we has real and different. Okay, then for question C, we have the equation which is m is a constant, has no real root. So no real root, we will use less than 0. b squared minus 4ac less than 0. So for question A, so we will use the equation given, x squared plus k plus 3 equals to kx. Then we make this equation given into the general form, which is general form is ax squared, then followed by ax, then followed by constant. So equals to 0, must be equals to 0. So all the right hand side will be bring to the left hand side. So here, after we rearrange them into the general form, then identify the a, b, and c. So a here is the coefficient of x squared, b here is coefficient of x, and the c is constant. So a will be 1, b will be negative k, and c will be k plus 3. So after that, we substitute inside b squared minus 4ac equals to 0 because this equation has two real and equal root. Okay, given in the question, two real root. So two real root, we will use this one. After we substitute everything, b squared, a, c, then we all open the bracket. So after we open the bracket, we simplify. Then after we simplify, we do the factorization. Then after that, we solve the k. So k will be the value of k is negative 2 and also 6. So this is for question A. For question B, this is the question given, the equation given. Then same as A, we will move everything from the right hand side to the left hand side. It becomes 0 at the right hand side. And then we will rearrange them in the general form, which is x squared first, then followed by x, then followed by the constant. So this is A, p plus 2, b is negative 2p, and c is p plus 3. Must remember the number or the algebra that don't have any x squared or x, it will be the constant c. So next, we substitute inside the b squared minus 4ac larger than 0 because this equation has two real and different root. So we use the larger than 0. After that, we substitute everything in the value. Okay, from the value we have A, B, C. So after that we will open the bracket and simplify it until we get the P larger than negative 6. So this 24, we solve this one. We have 24 become negative 24, then divide by 4, so we will get P larger than negative 6. Then question C, this is the equation given, and also given here the equation is no real root. So means here first of all we change this one into the general form. So here we must open all the bracket first, then we bring to the left hand side. So then we do a simplification. This is 4x, this is 4 plus mx. So we factorize the 4 plus m. So it will become x. So here we will become coefficient of x. So a will be 1. Then here will be 4 plus m. And here will be the constant c, which is 13 minus 2m. Then we substitute as a and b. We substitute inside the b squared minus 4ac. But here we will use less than 0 because the equation given is no real root. Then after we substitute and open all the bracket, also we do the simplification. After that we will do the factorization. After we get this one, so m plus 18, m minus 2, so the value will be negative 18, m negative 18, and m positive 2. Okay, so we have negative 18 and 2. So we can solve this one by using the graph method also, or you also can use the what we call the other two method. So here is less than 0. So less than 0 means negative. So here is positive, here is negative. Here is positive value, here is negative value. So it will become the range of value of m is between negative 18 and 2. So we will write like this. So the smallest one will be in the left hand side and the largest will be the right hand side. Then we will use less than because this is m is larger than negative 18, m is less than 2. So it is between this one. Okay. So next we will discuss example 8, which is given the equation x squared minus 4ax plus 5b equals to 0 has two real and equal root. So two real and equal root, we will use equals to 0. So b squared minus 4ac equals to 0. So means here we look back the equation given. This is already in a general form. So we take out the value of a, b, and c. So a will be 1, b will be negative 4a, then c will be 5b. So we substitute inside the b squared plus 4ac equal to 0. Then we do the simplification until we get the a squared equals to 5 over 4b. So we are not done yet until we get the value of a. So the value of a is plus minus 1 over 2 square root 5 over b. So this one, we can also write plus minus square root 5 over b, 5b over 2. Why? Because we have square root 5 over 4b. So this is a squared. Then this is a. So a will be plus minus. This is 5b because we cannot square root. We can get the square root 5b. So no need to find the value of 5, square root 5. So we just can write square root 5b divided by 2. Why? Because this 4 square root can we get 2. So that's why in the textbook they write like this. So this also be accepted, this also will be accepted as long as we solve the equation. So you may proceed to our exercise. Self-practice 2.5, page 48, question number 1 until number 5. Okay, good luck and thank you for today. See you next lesson. Bye-bye.